welcome back to the Edelweiss Homestead. Today we're going to talk a little bit about your seed starting, but more importantly, how to label and note what you actually have in those pots. So there's little tricks and techniques that we utilize, and some of the things that we've learned over the years for identifying what's in these pots, as they're pretty much non-descriptive once you throw some soil on them and put your seeds into them. So this is a good way to be able to track what the plants are when you're starting them and just before you get ready to put them in the ground. So let's get started. What we use are these plant labels, and you can pick these up again at a garden store or online. These are Ferry Moore's plant labels. They're a plastic based stake, and if you can see here, they've got a point on them so that you can just push them easily into the ground, and they're reusable. I save these from year to year, peel the labels back off, and then reutilize them at the end of the growing season. It helps you keep track of what you have in the ground when you're planting, and then also, again, while you're starting these little guys. So this is a 2-inch seed pot. If you've seen the video the other day, we were doing pollination kits where we were starting off a few small pollination sunflower seeds that we could put along the garden edge and out in the garden where the bees will migrate to, and then transfer back and forth into the garden itself. So what we do is we'll take these little pots, and I've got a bucket here with some pre-mixed soil, so I'll show you. Take a little scoop out of that. And you'll end up with a little pot here full of soil. Again, from the other day, we had some of the sunflower seeds that we didn't utilize. So we're just going to transfer them into these pots. We'll put one in the middle, and then we're going to space out around the pot some additional seeds. So you end up with about something that looks like this. You got about 5 seeds in here. Once you push them into the dirt a little bit, I'll grab a little bit more soil. And sprinkle it on top, and you end up with something that looks like this. If you do a bunch of these and you do a bunch of different seeds at once, you're going to have a hard time remembering what you put into these pots. So that's why I do the labeling as I go. So let's pull one of these guys out. And again, it's just a little Ferry Moore's stake, plant stake. And you can either handwrite across this label here as to what you're planting. But I typically, again, will make off all these plastic labels here so that the water really doesn't affect them as you're watering and you're starting them indoors. And then those labels pretty much stay in place up until the time you put them in the ground. So this is our Save the Bee Sunflower Pollinator Kits. So as you can see, I've got the Save the Bee Sunflower labels pre-made. So you can just peel it off. Let your stick down. It sticks pretty well right to the right to the stake. Sorry for the blurriness here, but you get the idea. So once the seeds are in the ground or in the pot, I just take the stake and push it off in the back, and you end up something like that. And now you know what you have in these pots. You transfer them to your tray, and then you can start watering. Hope this was helpful. Have a great day. Once again, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.